Right, we're inside the London Stadium, full-time. AFC Bournemouth drew against West Ham United. Tom's composing his post-match tweet. What kind of witty sarcasm are you going to put, mate?
Not at all, mate. I would have taken a point before the game, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but when you come here and watch it, we were miles better than them, and then they booed their team off.
We asked in the preview, why aren't they so happy, and now we can probably see why.
Yeah. I don't even think. The thing is, I think West Ham fans will probably say, "Oh, Bournemouth were quite good." I don't think we were unbelievable today, but they were really bad, and
we should have killed the game off though. We should have been more clinical. I mean, Semenyo, Tavernier, guilty of wasted chances.
Said at half time, I felt that I was worried that we would rue their missed chances, and a stupid Lloyd Kelly decision away from 3 points, really pointless. I mean, I don't see them doing anything apart from that penalty at all. The only team trying to win it is us. We're bringing on Clivert, Sinistera, Fabre. We're trying to win the game. They weren't, and they were really poor. And we were the better side for the whole game. And we both come out with the same amount of points. That's disappointing. But before the game, I want to take the point. I think it's one of them. If we go and win on Sunday, then we go, that was the biggest point of the week.
Yeah, and then if we follow up at Fulham as well after Forest, then that'll be good.
If we don't win on the weekend, we'll go, we should have won that. Like, it's one of them. But really pleased that after a couple of defeats, we're playing against a team that, let's be real, they're sixth in the league. And we've come to sixth in the league away from home, been by far the better team. I
may have said this on the vlog, but it feels like they must be getting points in spite of Moyes, not because of him. Because I mean, they looked toothless at times. So I've got to say,
it's so pragmatic and negative, isn't it? In the approach, it's try and keep the door closed. And then when we scored the goal, I thought, I'm interested now because they'll open up, but they never really opened up. And then second half they nick a pen, and then they just went back to it. Weird, because they've got good players. But I can totally appreciate why West Ham fans are annoyed. But equally, let's not just say, it's West Ham not being very good. I think we're a good team. We're a good team. We come to sixth for the league away from home, and we play them off the park. We're a really good side, and I think I think now the fact that there's no real relegation qualms, I think we'll surprise a lot of teams, mate. I think we're a really good footballing side. They're trying to get us out because the whole of the West Ham fans are out. By the way, I mean, honestly, by the way, I like West Ham as well. I love Upton Park. I loved it there. This is a disgrace, by the way, isn't it? Like, the football's bad. I didn't hear them sing one song. Can you remember one song?
No, well, apart from Bubbles.
So that's before the game. Yeah. They didn't sing one song. It's honestly the worst I've ever seen it. And the fact that we're gutted coming out of here with a 1-1 draw just says it all about the game. We're just clapping here. We're clapping here. That's Senesi, just played, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's Meps, the Mepinator. Yeah, and Travers, Superman Travers, they go!
Right.
So, Travers!
Let's see who else we can get a word with. Right, so just got Jamie here as well. Jamie, that's a tough one to describe, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a weird one because it's like we should have finished the game off first half. We were a much better team, and then second half it was just a really dull game. Can't remember a shot on target in that second half.
No.
So the subs didn't do much, but I think Louis did what he does best, and that's take on a man. But yeah, you walk into this game and you say 1-1 West Ham, you take it. How are they sixth? How were they? We were so much better.
Me and Tom were saying the same thing. I mean, it flatters to deceive, doesn't it? I mean, top of the Europa group and doing relatively well in the league, so you'd say. But you can see why they haven't won a game in 2024 if they're playing like that.
I mean, it bodes well for us next season when we win the conference. If they're playing like that, we'll get in Champions League. But yeah, I mean, I think Ryan Christie was excellent against me. I don't think anyone really stood out, but he's just phenomenal. But good to see Roman Fabre as well.
Yeah,
I think it could be a good squad rotation player. I'm not sure if he'll start, but good squad rotation player. So yeah, out the chase.
Okay, we're going to see who else we got.
Welcome to my neck of the woods.
Hey, it's Billy Day. How are you?
A little bit deflated after that. After, like, performance-wise, that was end of the game. We gave it all, but just sloppy a little bit. The game should have been done at the end of the first half. I thought Semenyo had a perfect chance. I think Tav had a chance as well. I didn't see it, but. Yeah, but I mean, look, to come to a tough place like this, to get a draw, you take it, and it's just how they get game on. It's just a little bit deflating.
I said on the vlog that after that Semenyo miss, where I think he slashed at it, I thought, are we going to rue this? It turns out, yeah, we did rue it, because really I'm leaving disappointed. Weirdly, I think West Ham fans are probably going to be very disappointed as well.
Well, I mean, they're not even there right now. They're all, don't know where they are. They left so many minutes early. But yeah, no, I've got to agree with you. I thought, it's tough to take, to be honest. But you got to take it as a point to point. As like I said earlier, as long as we don't lose the game, it'll be fine. But we've got to look up to a game against Nottingham Forest. But no disrespect to them, we should be winning. But it's not going to be like that. It's the Prem. So we've got to take the point tonight, and then we'll go on to Sunday, and hopefully we can get 3 points there.
Right, we've got Lawless here from West Ham Fan TV. 1-1. Thoughts on that, mate?
Mate, that was painful to watch. And I'm feeling fortunate to come out of a point. I feel like Bournemouth were the better team. And look, I'm not one that blows smoke up opposition. I will say it how it is. But you played really good football. You moved the ball around. You tested our goalkeeper. Can't think of too many times we really put pressure on yours. The setup that was wrong from the start. Playing 4 defensive midfielders. Ward-Prowse on left wing.
We were saying on our preview, why are West Ham fans unhappy? You're 6th, you're top of your Europa group, won the Conference League, everything should be good. But it feels like to me that you're getting results in spite of Moyes, not because of him.
Yeah, but when you look at, you have players there like Kudus, who has been exceptional this season. He is a player that can win you games. Funny enough, he took him off right at the end of the game.
Yeah.
That one player that's going to win you a game, bring him off. You have Paqueta, you have Bowen, really talented players. And you see what happens when one of those players comes out the team.
Yeah.
How, weak and fragile we are. And people can say, Moyes hasn't got the depth that he needs. He likes small squads. Yeah. So, and the big problem is it's boring. It's boring to watch. I was more entertained by watching you play, and now you moved it around. And every time we got the ball, you saw it. Just static, no ideas. Can't make a 5-yard pass. Like, come on, in the grand scheme of it, you look at it without context, you think, fucking hell, look at West Ham. Oh, that's brilliant. We will take that. But, when you look at the wider context, we look at it and going, this is awful to watch, and we're probably not going to be here very much longer. Yeah. We haven't won a game since Arsenal won the day after Boxing Day. Yeah. So it's a long time.
Your best case scenario this season, what? I mean, keep Moyes and, somehow skank it into like another European semi-final or something, or what?
Yeah, look, I haven't called for Moyes to be sacked all season. His contract's up the end of the season. He goes on like that. He don't deserve a new contract, if you ask me, because we will drop down the table. But Europa League, yeah. That's Europe we've been very good at since he's been here, right? So we've got to hope for that. But I want to be back in Europe next season. I want to, plummet down the table, finish 9th, mid-table, and then, we got to a semi-final. You can't put a semi-final in your trophy. No. What can you do with that? So yeah, hopefully we'll see. I mean, look, you guys are going to be climbing up. We're going to be falling up unless... Like I said, we just need, once Paqueta comes back and Tony comes back, we're just going to need players to stay fit. Yeah. Stay fit all season, because if we get any injuries, you see. Look at, that Cornet son, what is he doing?
Yeah, I know.
96 minutes. And yeah, listen, I need to see the penalty back. Thank God we got one.
Yeah, I think a lot of people on Twitter were saying, it's split, but even from a Bournemouth perspective, some of our journalists are saying Stonewall. Yeah. So, but to me, obviously in the Bournemouth end, you're thinking it's not, but
yeah, it's hard to see because it's completely other end. But that's what Cornet does. Yeah. Cornet can make things happen. He causes problems, and just so reliant on him. But the fact that he took him off, it says everything. So I'm dejected.
Well, I had a tweet. No, I had a WhatsApp favorited ready for tonight. Didn't quite happen, but as it was.
Didn't quite, but yeah. Listen, I did think we'd have Paqueta today, but at the end of the day, look, full credit to you guys. Some West Ham fans were saying, if it weren't for the Zouma, the Zouma mistake was terrible. Yeah. We did gift you a goal, but at the same time, your overall play was really good, and there was some really, situations where I was, stand up, was on the edge. So yeah, I think you guys can take a lot of positives from today. And yeah, you go forward, you're gonna pick up a lot of points. You're gonna climb up the table, and hopefully you can chase for a top half. But yeah, good football from you guys.
Nice one. Cheers, Dan.
No problem.
And Steve's here as we're just walking back to Stratford.
Strolling back.
Frustrating one.
Very frustrating. By far the better team, I thought. We made a point of saying we hope we didn't rue our chances. And I'm sure people have picked up on this previously, but the Semenyo chance is criminal for me. He's got to put that away. And Tavernier's one, again, on another day that goes in, he takes that chance, and we just didn't take our chances. And we, I don't want to talk about penalty too much, but I felt it was soft. I think it's one of those ones where it gets slowed down and the referee looks at it, he gives it. For me, it's not a pen. I'd be very disappointed if that was given against me if I was in that position. But we, on the other hand, we had 90 minutes really to score another goal, and we didn't do that. And we'd taken a point at the beginning of the day. A point's what we got, so we can't be too disheartened and move on to the next game. But just a slight nasty taste in the mouth, I suppose, on that one, because I felt we did. After last year, and we had such a bad performance, and we had some bad decisions go against us. I thought we were by far the better team today. I thought Cook and Christie were great in the midfield. Dom worked his socks off, didn't really get his rewards. Didn't think the substitutions really made as much of an impact as I thought.
No, they didn't really.
Iriola was hoping. But at the end of the day, they're 6th. We're where we are, mid-table. So away day here, you've got to say you've got to be happy with a point.
Yeah, happy with a point. I think that's probably how we'll finish fan cams today. Final score then 1-1. Vlogs out tomorrow. Bet you'll really enjoy that. And then plenty of content on the way. Forest preview, a little bit of a review on this before we go with Forest on Sunday. Hopefully, a better game than that, and hopefully we're more clinical.
Up the Chairs.
The Chairs.